I thought I was something. I thought I had something. I thought it was about something. Like, it wasn't about shit, bro. Like, I've doubled the money I make. I've doubled who I am as a human. I've doubled, like, my outlook on life.
As a parent, what do you think you picked up from your parents, whether it be things that I picked up that I won't pass on to my kid or things that I picked up that I definitely want to instill in my child?
The best OnlyFans account sell personality, not sex.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people. You only got one ass, you shake it, you're done. So, but the girls who, when they like your personality and your mannerisms and stuff like that, like, they stay around for forever.
And still, I feel no pressure. Surrounded by dogs, giving you game, we giving you lecture. Say thank you to God, we got another day to be better. And if it get hard, just need another day with the fellas. We bout to give you that work. Say your name like it's church. We finna give you that work. Just like Serena, we serve. You want the truth by your shirt. My phone get fly like bird. But we all lost boys, no search.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Nun the Wizer Podcast. We have a little bit of a different group here today. I'm going to start with my guy, the audio engineer extraordinaire, my man's podcast post. Show that brother some love. Hit those buttons. It's Vonnie. They're not on camera, but you know, we had Sheiks last week and she's holding us down on the mic with Miss Amara, the first lady. And unfortunately, again, we don't have our Presidente in the building. Well, he's here actually, but he's sick. So we said, nah, you can't fuck with us because, you know, we don't want to get sick like you sick. But he's here. He's holding us down with the camera. And we got a special guest in the building. Show love to my man's Lex. You know, get that man on camera. Hit some buttons. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, so we always start off, we try to just, you know, break the ice, ask everybody how their weekend was going. I'm going to start off with my man's Vonnie and then move on to you. Mr. Poe, what was your weekend like? What'd you do this weekend?
It was underwhelming, but it was all right. Because I made it out. I made it out, so it's cool. I'm still here, but it was
made it out of what?
I couldn't tell you, but I'm still here.
Well, we appreciate the fact that you're still here. You didn't do nothing. It was nothing intriguing.
Oh man, nothing good intriguing. It was bad.
You know, we here for the vulnerability too. What was the pain?
Yeah, it's all bad. Well, I'm still looking for a place to live, or another place to live. Have to be out of my crib soon. Not to like lack of payment, y'all. Just so you know, I got some money. You know what I'm saying? We got all right, but no, just finding somewhere bigger because I got all my kids now. So, we trying to, you know. It's been tough though looking out there, bro. Everything is like $3,000 and up.
Trust me, I know. I'm a tenant at my aunt's house right now on her couch.
It's disgusting, bro.
And it sucks. And every time I look, I'll be like, how long am I gonna be homeless?
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all.
Homeless is crazy.
There, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit sucks.
From the day I was in my car.
Auntie, I love you. Thank you for letting me sleep on your couch. Cause I'll be homeless for real. So I feel your pain.
Yeah, for sure.
My God, Lex, how was your weekend? Hopefully it's better than ours.
Yeah, come a little closer to something.
No, it was actually smooth. So this is my baby free weekend.
Okay.
So I do stuff like this and I work. That's pretty much it.
And what do you do for work?
Well, I'm the assistant director for a brain injury place.
That sounds cool as fuck.
And then whenever I don't have my son, I just do Uber.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I do DoorDash. I don't.
Yeah.
You like Uber, like with the people in the whip?
Yeah,
yeah.
I can't say I want these people, but it's a grind and
I
it's
did
worth
that.
it. No bullshit. At first, I was like,
I tried it one time, and I had to go to the airport, and I was like, nope, that's it, last time.
No, the airport's lit.
Yeah, it's not that bad, bro.
That's where I take my naps at. I just take my naps at the airport, waiting.
Nope.
Nah, so I used to do Uber. The reason why I stopped doing Uber, I had two terrible experiences. The first experience I had, a dude, I don't know what his relationship was to this girl, but he called an Uber for this girl. This girl was shit-faced. I mean, shit-faced. And I'm like, there's no way you're getting in my Uber. So he's like walking her to the car. And I pulled off because I'm like,
you ain't right, bro.
No. I knew what was going to happen. She was going to throw up in my car. That was going to be the end of my night. They were going to give me the $250 or whatever they give you for like people throwing up your whip. But that was the end of the night. And
I would have stayed.
No, you also have to clean up the throw up. It's not like they give you the $250 to clean up.
$250
to hire someone to clean up.
$250.
That stench is going to stay in the whip.
You got to keep a plastic bag in the whip.
I couldn't do it.
I've gotten some.
But the second time, so I was downtown. You know, downtown like on the weekend it'd be popping. So I'm like, all right, like it's a lot of traffic though, so I'm trying to get to whoever is like my actual ride.
Right.
Somebody just hopped in the whip, and I'm like, nah, like you're not my ride. He was like, you're an Uber, right? And I was like, yeah. Then fucking go. Yeah, you got me fucked up.
Oh, yeah, no, we're not
So
doing
I'm like, yo, bro, you gotta get out the whip. You gotta hit the whip. He was determined not to get out the whip. No, you're gonna take me where I'm going. So I had to pull out a knife on this dude, and that was the end of my Uber.
Wait, hold on. So wait, how'd that work? You was in the front seat. You got out and was like, yo.
Yeah, I had to get like, I was like, bro, you gotta get out the way. And that was a lot of effort. Like I don't want to be stabbing white people downtown. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to be a murderer.
I've been really
but you gotta get
fortunate
out.
then because like
you never had no experiences like I've had some really good experiences, but those bad ones was enough.
I had some dude do coke on my front seat in the dash. He was like, "You mind if I party?" I was like, "Party?" I was just mind. I was like, "Yeah,
hell
sure."
no.
No mind. Like, go ahead. He pulled it out. I was like, you know what? Different strokes for different folks. Go pull a dollar bill on my dashboard. Hit that line and kept it moving. I was like, whatever. He get to do the tip though.
Oh, that's
you better give a good
so
tip.
At that point, like I gave him 5 stars. Call it a night.
Oh, of course.
He's like, my tip of the day is make sure this shit is blue magic. God damn. Yeah, I've never had no experiences like that.
But no bullshit. I paid my lawyer with Uber for my son.
How like if you do an Uber in a day, like how long do you do Uber? Like
when on the weekends I don't have my son, when until they kick me off the app.
They could kick you off the app?
12 hours.
So 12 hours and
that's I do 12 hours when I don't have my son every day.
Damn, yeah.
And then if I'm still not tired, I'll go to another app and do something else.
You can drive for 12 hours?
Yeah, but when I don't have my son, that's all I do, bro.
I hate driving. I give you a good 6.
I can't say I like it either, man, but like
that money.
It motivates you. Now the lawyer payments ain't a game.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's crazy. So outside of obviously so when you do have your son, what does a day look like? You and your son, what do y'all do? Like, well, first off, how old is your son?
2.
So he's a young.
Yeah,
right, so he's okay.
Yeah, I'm a toddler baby. Yeah, bro.
So are you experiencing terrible twos yet?
People say that, but like I don't
gotta
want to
wait till 3.
myself.
Hey, listen.
I don't want to jinx myself. But like I'm not having no problems, bro. He listens. He goes to bed. He eats. Like I don't have no issues.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, like I'm like, all right.
He's
when
like,
people are like, oh, if you leave him alone too long, I get nervous. Man, I'd be like, oh shit, where's he at? He's sitting there reading a book or something, or like just doing
reading a book.
Yeah, he like literally he did no problem.
No iPad, no nothing. That's like
no. We don't only iPads for like long drives.
See, I fuck with that. Cause these goddamn iPad parents, that's why their kids be knowing so damn much. Yeah,
but long drives is really only time I even pull it out.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
You an iPad parent?
I'm not, but
there's a but.
It snuck in there.
I get it.
It snuck in there.
You was like, you never was like, let's read a book.
Yeah, of course. But then it's like, but after the book, like, you know, a couple hours of reading or something like that, I was like, yo, I can get the iPad. I'm like, you know what?
How old are yours?
Oh shoot, I got 13. 11 and a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah. So the 5-year-old, she all day long. She like, bro, she don't play no games.
That's how my godkids are. They fucking love the iPad. But I just feel like it gives them ADHD. Like they don't know what to do.
I had to take it today because it's like, bro, like she wakes up like, where is it? And I'm like, yo, nah,
yeah. And I don't like when you take and they be tripping, like,
bro. That's the issue. Like, she done threw herself on the floor. I'm like, that's fine.
You'll never get that shit back. Like,
so they tantruming
learn how to break dance. By all means, this iPad is going right over here. Hey, you got me all the way fucked up.
See, so it sounds like you have it pretty easy now. I've heard that it's moved from 2 to 3, so I'm hoping for the best.
No, it's moved.
I'm hoping for the best. So. Again, like, all right, you have your son.
So like a regular day.
Regular day. What's that look like?
So he wakes up at like 7 a.m.
Oh, too early.
We usually just lay in my bed, put the TV on for a little while, chill. We'll get dressed, brush our teeth, do his hair, eat breakfast. Then I'll drop him off at daycare. I'll either go into work or I'll go home and work from home. And then I go back and get him. 2 nights a week we do gymnastics and 2 we do swimming.
Oh damn!
So
my brother's active.
Yeah, so we have that. That takes up some of the nights. After that, we do like bouncy house, everything. I'm always out. That's what I'm saying. There's no time for iPad because and I only have 1 kid.
I was about to ask you.
I'm one and done, so it's really like one-on-one. Like, what else would I be doing?
Are you saying one and done? Like that's your goal?
Vasectomy?
That's done, bro. No, not. But mine as well, bro.
I'm thinking about it.
I should call them Monday because that's how committed I am.
How old are you, bro?
35.
Yeah, 35 first kid. I'm not mad at that because I'm 36 and I don't have no kids. But
look, man, make sure it's with the right person.
I don't know if I want kids. I don't really like kids.
I was there at some point. No bullshit. 2 years ago, I was there. Honestly,
I like kids that I like my kids like that you can give back.
Yeah, temporary.
Yeah.
Send them home. Hey, come get them.
Yeah. I love that. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
No, and it's really cool though, bro. I've learned so much, and it gave me a part of life that I probably wouldn't have had without it.
That's a fact.
Do you feel like being a parent helped you grow as a person?
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I was honestly, I thought I was something. I thought I had something. I thought it was about something. Like, it wasn't about shit, bro. Like, I've doubled the money I make. I've doubled who I am as a human. I've doubled, like, my outlook on life. And shit, this man tripped, bro. That's why I wish he was here, because we was talking about some incident that happened like 15 years ago, probably. Mm-hmm. And that's how I met him. Over here arguing about, not him, so don't even call it argument. He was just like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? I was over here being an asshole.
So you was a hothead, and then so your son, I have a friend like that. Like, this guy was outrageous, and then he had kids, and this, I mean, full 180. I'm like, who the hell is this?
You realize what's important to you, man. Like, that shit means nothing.
Yeah. So I was just like, wow, like, this is crazy. So I'm imagining you were, all right, you said you was a hothead.
I
always wonder, like, what is that motivation of having a kid that kind of like just be like, yeah, this is the reason why I want to change my life?
It's not, the change, you don't plan the change. Like, it just literally happens to you. You lose, like, interest in some things, and then you just find this motivation to want to be better, and you start liking who you are and doing it more. You start seeing things wrong with behaviors, like, shit, I wouldn't want my son to do that.
That's fair.
And it's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't want him to see me doing that. You know, it's just...
I like that that's the direction. Go ahead.
Do you feel like... So your son's 2, you're 35, so you had him at 33.
Yeah.
Great math, right? So,
it's like, wow, who can subtract by 2?
Yeah, no, be quiet. Do you feel like the maturity that you've reached, or the level of maturity you reached with having a child, is also due to your age? Like, if you had your child younger, you think it would have happened younger?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything is goes back to my son.
Yep.
If I didn't have my son, I would just be a 35-year-old asshole who I wasn't. If I'd be a 40-year-old nobody. Like,
understood. Yeah. I get that. I get that. I had my first kid at 18, turning 19. So, like,
so you grew up.
I grew up quick, maybe even too quick.
But yeah.
But yeah, definitely. So that makes sense though. That makes sense, because I feel like having, what you said?
You know, you guys can talk on the mic, right?
I said still growing.
We all are. We all are. For real. We all are though. I have a lot of growing to do too. Like,
hold on, Mara, you got like negative three chances.
Yeah, light her ass up. She always talking shit.
For real.
No, but that's dope. Like, because I know plenty of people that have kids and they still ain't shit.
That's
so, you know.
Bro, okay, we 15 years ago arguing about what was it, like 2 years ago? You kicked me out some group chat. It was 3 years ago, before my son.
I was there for that.
I jump in this Clubhouse group, see this dude that I don't like, and here I am again. Oh, here the fuck you are.
Oh, he's like, I found you, motherfucker.
Like, man, get the fuck out of my group. Man, I didn't even like him. I was like, you kicked me out? Like, bro, I felt like he broke up a fight online. Like, I was like, yo, fuck this guy. He's an asshole. He's picking sides.
But not for nothing, you're unapologetically yourself. Because I remember you coming in the room on Clubhouse and starting it was, I'm not going to say no names, with somebody else. Yeah. Like, so you're very much yourself. You just like real direct.
It was all, and I just still blamed him for it. Like, he kicked me out the group. He's the asshole.
Yeah.
He didn't. And I was just like, things like that.
He's like, you don't even know what's going on.
Like, I messed up his space. Like, I came in here,
No, that's actually hilarious. But I love the self-awareness.
Yeah, that's dope.
To be self-aware of that and be like, you know what? My bad. That was on me.
Yeah, my bad trip, dog.
I was tripping. We be tripping sometimes. You know, it happens to the best of us. So I'm not mad at that. I do love the fact that because that's what we promote on here: vulnerability, self-awareness, those type of things. That type of energy where it's like, yeah, I was fucking up, but the growth is the part that we're trying to push.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
We gotta be better. We spend a lot of time. There's girls buying bodies, and us just material things, buying chains. There's no school to be a better person, though.
And that's the thing. We were having a conversation last week of like daughter mom dynamics, and it kind of expanded. And that was one of the things we were discussing. Like, as parents, there's no rule book, right? There's no.
That's a fact.
Especially when your parent didn't necessarily give you all of the things that you would probably want to pass on to your child. So you kind of have to figure this shit out on your own.
Right.
So as a parent, what do you think you picked up from your parents, whether it be things that I picked up that I won't pass on to my kid or things that I picked up that I definitely want to instill in my child?
Definitely the love. Like, we grew up poor, and now my mother has money, so it was just like I want the same. Like, I'm trying to give my son everything, but still match that with love.
Right.
I'm not just trying, like I said, buying my iPads. I can do all the cool toys. I can buy whatever he wants right now, but like I'm playing with him now.
Right. Right. That's so dope. I mean, I stand on my own. I stand with right now. I don't want no kids. I mean, right now I'm sleeping on the couch. Like I said, thank you, Auntie. I appreciate you. But that's more so just for health issues and a whole bunch of other shit. But I look at that and I'm just like, I want to make sure that and I don't think anybody's ever ready to be a parent, but I definitely want to be in a space where what does a ready parent look like? Because I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, what is that?
I think it comes with
into the mic, please, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry. I think it comes with a lot of mature. Like, I feel like by the time my mom had her last
Mike's over there.
By the time my mom had her last kid, she was like 35. I don't really know. Don't quote me on that. But in her 30s.
We know you're not good with numbers.
Right, I'm not. She was ready for her child. Like, she like an amazing mom to her. Like, the perfect parent.
I feel like you said a lot to say nothing. What does ready look like?
Like, like emotionally, financially, just ready to receive, your child. I don't really know how to explain it. But
I would say financially ready, mentally ready, your life stable together, and you have the time or not.
Let me reevaluate that question. I feel like you want to say something.
I was just gonna say I don't feel like you're ever really fully ready. Right. I feel like parenting is so up and down, and it's a learning process,
right?
And a learning curve that like it throws so much at you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, most times, I want to speak for myself. I wasn't ready to have a kid. Like physically, mentally, emotionally, I wasn't ready. Even now, sometimes I still feel like I'm fucking up. Like I don't have it all together. My daughter's gonna be 12 next week. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning. And because children...
London's your only child, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Biologically, yes.
That's what... Oh, here she goes. She's like, yeah, I adopted too. But no, let me reestablish that question.
Claim one,
your first child. I mean, if you already parented and then you kind of doing it over again, then I feel like obviously you could be a little bit more ready. But I'm saying for your first, I feel like no one's really ready for their first child.
Right.
Again, I'm speaking as someone that isn't in that space.
It's a new experience.
I was gonna say honestly, I think the second child is a little harder because you go into after the first one, you kind of build up some kind of confidence with that first one. So you go into the second one expecting the same and get a whole different situation. That child is going to be in every way. My first child was a cry baby, so I got kind of used to waking up in the middle of the night. And then my second was like, she was good. And then the third was like, I don't know, I couldn't really. One night might be good. The next night might be like just hell. And I'm going to be up for 8 hours while I'm trying to go to sleep. I work at 5 and I'm not going to get no sleep. So like you can't really prepare with like with multiple kids. Like you're never ready. You're never ready. You just grow into it. Yeah. You have to grow into being ready.
2 people though, I think it'd be a breeze.
Oh yeah,
nothing with 2 people.
Sure. Hopefully, because sometimes that child will come in between those 2 people. Yeah, it was your turn. Now it's your turn. And now you counting turns. Some people.
No, that happens.
Are you some people?
Even if it's subconscious in your head, you're like, damn, I did 2 turns last time.
Yeah.
I did last week.
It's a breeze.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's a breeze if you guys are on the same page as far as parenting styles.
Yes.
That's what I
That's true.
think.
That can happen no matter what we're co-parents.
So let's discuss parenting styles. What is parenting styles? Like, what does that mean? Like, I mean, I know there's probably like a good cop, bad cop.
That whole gentle parenting, I'm really with it. Mm-hmm. And the more you do it, the easier it is. At the beginning, it's tough if they're not listening. But then, literally, like I've tried 2 different things, like the yelling from across the room, all that. Like literally, if you take the time and do it with love, it's so smooth. The kid is more upset to let you down than anything. Like I said, ow, because he was playing around and hurt me, and he cried. He was so upset, like even play around and hurt me. Like
I think there's an age limit to gentle parenting. After a certain age.
What are we pointing at now?
It's a little sketch.
Once they hit that preteen, it's a scam.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
What is the opposite of gentle parenting? What does that look like?
Beat that ass.
She said, "Let me get into my patois."
But they're gonna do what they want either way. You yelling is not gonna make a difference. So you just yelled for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm saying like after a certain age, like, oh baby, I understand you. It's just like I don't understand. Okay, I just told you. Okay. That you need to do this after a certain age. You know, when they're younger, it's easier.
What's that age? What's the age? When,
I'm not there yet, but
okay.
I can only imagine it's a preteen.
Yeah, I'm there.
It's like okay.
So I know Trip co-signs gentle parenting.
Yeah.
Because when it's so funny to see him gentle parent because outside of gentle parenting, he's
nothing about
him is gentle. He's very. He'd be like, nah, so this is what's gonna happen. Oh, Cody. Jody Coda.
Yeah, but
I'm like, who the fuck is that?
If the world's not being nice to my baby, he's gonna know. Like,
so you're a single parent.
Yeah.
Okay. So a single dad, like how does that like how do you feel about
do you have him full time?
I have him 5 days 1 week, and then the next week it's 4.
Oh, so you guys
so he go every other
5
weekend.
and 4?
Yeah, so it's
so you split the week basically.
No,
I have him.
I won't speak on it.
He's like,
that's not splitting.
That number's a 9.5.
We'll say that we co-parent, and he would live with me the majority of the time.
Okay,
right, gotcha.
And
so you're the primary parent. Is that a good
fair
word?
enough. I mean, I pay for everything. He's on my health insurance. I pay gymnastics, swimming. I pay.
So you guys,
he said, "I'm the pappy."
Custody or
yeah, it went with like when I was going for full custody. I don't even know where to start this. You started like in the middle of a story.
sorry.
Yeah, you started like in the middle of a story.
I'll try to get you there. So you went for custody to.
Well, even before that, like,
okay. So
like I just like you said you didn't want kids. Like I didn't either, bro. And then all right. So here all right. So here we are. I don't even talk about this story much.
Yeah.
But I literally like it's a vulnerable place.
Yeah.
So I found out my mom was sick, and I just wanted her to see me be a dad.
Right.
So I was just like, all right. My head was fucked up. Wasn't really thinking. Had a bunch of options, and then we planned to co-parent.
Okay.
So we made a deal, planned to co-parent, and then the next thing I know, I'm putting my son to bed, and then I checked the mail, and there was a child support letter. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, wait, like, what's going on here?
Right, we had an agreement.
And then next thing I know, it was just like, the attempts to alienation, all the weird stuff. So then I had to get a lawyer and then fight to be a dad. So then I was just like, I went for full. And then there was other kids involved. I only have one kid. Like, it just made more sense. Like, I have all the time, but it was about money.
Mm-hmm. Always is.
So I was just like,
Always
what?
Is.
I'm 10,000 in this lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was loving your Uber. He was like, keep on driving.
I went and got the best lawyer around, bro. If you got a case and you was fighting for your life, you're not going for some bullshit attorney, and that's what it was to me. So I literally went and got the best fucking guy I could find.
He's like, if it don't fit, you must have quit.
Yeah, so
got to get the best.
Yeah, we was in there, and it was like after a while going back to court, I was like, this money don't mean much, yo. You know what I'm saying? You want it? And I was like, you know what? I want these days. I want more time. I want him to live with me. You want your money? Just fucking take it, bro. Looked at my lawyer like, you know what?
So your plan initially was to have him in the
no co-parent split it, keep long way, keep moving. So like I still pay child support, he lives with me.
That's one thing about the courts.
So it's like
they gonna make sure a nigga pay child support.
Yeah, so it's just like it's not worth it. It's literally not worth it, bro. Arguing over the money. I just want my son. You want the money that bad, bro? Like
That's crazy though. It's like, damn, we got an agreement. What happened?
And that's what to this very day, I don't know what the fuck happened.
I'm gonna imagine y'all don't even discuss it. It's just like
nothing, bro. We can't even get that far in no conversations, man. Mm-hmm. When you do someone wrong, you're not gonna sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There was things like I was being asked about receipts, and I was just like, I'm tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm too paranoid. Like, there was so many things along the way. There was signs, and I was just like, yo, you're tripping.
No, that's because.
And then it all came out that I was being lined up the whole time.
Oh, so this was an intent.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't just like it was things along. It got lined up.
Damn.
And see, that's what doesn't just happen to dudes in the NBA, bro. This shit happens.
I was about to say. So what the hell? Okay, so you gotta let's bring it back. What the hell were you doing in your lifestyle where somebody would want to what was your lifestyle where somebody would want to line you up and say, "This is the nigga that I want to be my baby
for my
father."
regular full time. I work with brain injuries. I'm the director, assistant director of the place. And then I'm a vlogger.
Okay.
I'm probably humbly one of the best OnlyFans directors out here. I can fix any OnlyFans, double any worth of an OnlyFans.
Explain to me, OnlyFans director. Never heard OnlyFans director. I've heard.
So I help them find their niche. I help them, direct the contents, because any girl can get up there, shake ass, get a couple dollars for a month, and then you only got one ass to shake. Now what? So we try to help them get the longevity of it.
How does one become an OnlyFans director? I'm between jobs, so.
Bro, it literally fell into me. I was just always having fun, always partying, and I was just like, you know what? I don't even know still how I just woke up and.
So is this something you still do? Like,
yeah, bro.
I mean, now that you have a son, like,
I got my weekend. Every other weekend, I'm free.
Heard that.
That's what I'm saying. Every other weekend, I'm free.
So is it like scouting? Like, I'm very intrigued now.
When you do it, they find you.
Oh, they look for you.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that story you were telling one time, Trip.
It reminds me it does.
Because think about OnlyFans. I have probably 500 subscribers on there, right?
On OnlyFans?
Yeah. So you figure there's a girl. The average is like 30 to 50.
I need to clarify that.
What?
I'm sorry?
For the mic, clarify that.
Oh yeah, Trip.
Trip
was almost a.
He was almost a pimp. He was a broke down pimp.
A long time ago.
Yeah, he was propositioned to be a pimp.
Yeah, he was a fake slick man pimp bag. It didn't really work out for him.
I stay away from the pimping and even the words or the association.
Yeah,
he kind of got drafted. He didn't even know.
Yeah,
I'm not no pimp. I just
just help out.
So 500 subscribers. I'm about to kind of like pick your brain. I know like on YouTube and
500,000.
I'm sorry, what?
No, 500.
Oh.
On Facebook, I'm at 3.5 million. My Facebook's 3.5 million views right now.
Your Facebook is
3.5 million, yeah.
All right, so you don't have to say exact numbers. At 500 subscribers, do they cut a check for that? Like, what is the number that they would cut a check at? I would imagine it's different.
OnlyFans, you cut a check if you get one, All you need is people subscribe.
For the subscribers? Like, they cut the check for the subscribers?
Yeah, like it costs you to subscribe.
So
right. But you got to pay to subscribe on these.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking it like you.
But I do a different model. You could do a free one, and then you have everyone that subscribes to your page. It's not like Facebook where they scroll by your post. These are dedicated people that go and click that subscribe button. So say I send a message. Say I send a message out to 500 people, even if like 30 to 50 of them buy it for $20 each or whatever. It's.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's so true. Damn. You got
in the wrong business,
right?
Okay. So now any girl I vlog with, any girl we go live, we play around, I put them in front of the audience, you at least get like, you're going to double your anything you do. I can double any girl at OnlyFans. Like it's been...
Which job do you enjoy more? Don't lie to me.
Vlogging with my son, bro.
oh, so you vlog with your son as well?
Yeah, we have TikTok too, yeah.
So I'm assuming you make money off of that as well.
No, that I'm trying to monetize.
Yeah,
I'm really trying to monetize our TikTok.
I find it so difficult to like be in front of a camera that much outside of doing the podcast, like obviously. But
before this, bro, it's been I did Fronto King's podcast. I did like the paid promo for Fronto King. They sent me like Tampa, Florida, and I was just
like, how active do you have to be? I mean, you're with your son every day. Like you're setting up the camera and doing stuff.
No, bro, you just leave it. Like I leave it right there,
and you just
and then
have a regular day. And you just chop up what you think is
have him hold it for a second. You just get into different angles.
Yeah, that's so. When it comes to like being a OnlyFans director, obviously you help the girls pick their niche. Are you responsible for lights, cameras, and action?
Well, I get it for. I book the shoot for them.
Okay.
Rob would come, pull up, do whatever,
Shout out my guy Rob.
Yeah, shout out Rob.
Shout out
Yeah. But like you said, so they're not just doing the same things every month, and I help them find their niche, so they're not like selling ass to someone that doesn't like ass. So you're not selling, like it's. You're not people. They get OnlyFans and post it on your Facebook. That's not your target audience.
So we had a little bit of a debate on here before. I just want to see where you stand on this. Is a feet? Is showing feet is a part? Are you considered a sex worker if you sell feet?
Yes.
I hate that I'm wrong every time.
Because if someone else is getting some sexual desire from on either side
y'all
of the phone,
talked before y'all came here.
No, I swear, if someone's getting something out of it, it is what it is.
Fetish is a fetish.
I hate
a massage therapist. I almost, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, you ain't gonna call me and talk about massage therapist.
Massage therapist is a sex worker.
Ain't no way.
All right.
So you telling me I pay for sex work?
Yeah.
No way.
Did you get the happy ending?
Only once. There's a new place in Newberry Street.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm be honest. She asked the question.
Yeah. Like,
I went there with the tent. I knew what they were going to do. The agent's down there. I don't care.
That's the only time paying for sex work is I. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you get the massage and they just happen to do that. Even though that might happen to be better than massage, you know what I'm saying?
But they did the massage really good. So you really be happy at the end. Because it's like, oh, this was fire. And this happens too.
So massage therapists are definitely
I know, you look like you have a question.
I've never had the...
no, my man's, he works in construction. There's like a
never
website.
Got a massage?
There's a website.
Nah, happy ending.
Oh,
yeah. I was very happy.
So I got a question
places,
as far
bro.
as the happy ending.
Yep.
Is it like full on sex?
No.
Or just like a quick little...
Just a little stroke.
Okay. Little stroke.
Little tugging, what do they call it?
Tug of war? A rug and tug?
Yeah, rub and tug. Little rub and tug, you get out of there, go about your day. Got me a little smoothie after, I was feeling great.
Oh, that's crazy.
So what about the ladies? What if we want a happy ending?
I don't know what they do for y'all. I can't help y'all. But
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
That's a great question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that.
What would y'all even, what's y'all rhyme? Ours is rub and tug. What y'all call y'all's?
You know what? They have that guy who does massages for girls.
Lick and split.
No, they got the guy who does massages for girls. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He be doing mass
and I'm
sexual
pretty
massages.
sure it doesn't end right there.
Yeah.
It's not in Boston though. That's like out of town, right? I think I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about. I
but
think
it
I've
could-
seen it on
But if you
Instagram.
think
all
about
those
it, a lot of women will take the flight for less.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He said what he said. He ain't talking about you, or is he?
Like 1,000. No boxes and shit like that.
I'm sorry, what? No, that's crazy though. But I'm sorry. I'm extremely intrigued by this because, like, this is really like when I think of OnlyFans, I think of some desperate person that's just like, oh, let me put the camera on there and play in my pussy and jerk my dick.
You don't even have to be naked on there. There's some girls I work with. You tell me your limit and I can work with it. If you tell me you just like lingerie, you're doing it on Instagram anyways.
Right.
Like you just find a fun way to do it.
This dude turned OnlyFans into a real.
It was already
profession.
like that.
Because I just feel like, because the crazy thing is, like, I always thought of OnlyFans as sexual, but OnlyFans wasn't even built for that. OnlyFans was like only for fans. Whatever I'm doing,
whatever you're doing
you know
with
what I mean?
no limits.
But you're gonna pay. Like usually I'll be teaching like classes and shit. Like, and I'm like,
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
It's not
Where's the
what you
sex?
think.
So it's funny, like you. Like really,
The best OnlyFans accounts sell personality, not sex.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people. You only got one ass, you shake it, you're done. So, but the girls who, when they like your personality and your mannerisms and stuff like that, like they stay around for forever.
So I have an OnlyFans, not for myself, just an account because I browse. And
I was just gonna ask too.
I do. I ain't gonna lie. I be browsing, but a lot of they will be like free OnlyFans, but then you got to pay $10 per like
like I
video.
said,
yeah. So is that a lot of where you guys make your money at? Like
It literally, there's so many different structures. If you already have a following, then you can go with a paid account and then just go subscriber based. But if you don't have no following, then you have to build trust. So you go a free page and then do the messages and on the wall.
oh yeah, so you got it down pat.
So, do you think that I could make an OnlyFans and then tell my girl, like, I'm not selling sex, I'm selling personality, and she's gonna buy into that?
Yeah,
Fuck no.
sure. I can see that going perfectly
It
well.
sounds
for you.
good coming out.
But no, you're selling sex, but personality will make you stay around. But
Personality, you don't got no
I really wish you
market.
luck on that.
Damn.
You tried
Do a
it.
couples one though.
I've
I've helped
Do
some
you
couples
work with
out.
couples?
Yeah, couples is cool.
I'll do that shit.
So I'm just trying to establish how this works. They already have OnlyFans, and then you kind of lead them. So those subscribers, their subscribers or your subscribers?
Well, there's all different ways we can do it where you look at your subscribers and then we'll do like, you do like at 3 months and how much you gain and a percentage of the gains. Because if you've been stuck at 30 subscribers for 6 months now, and then I come along and then we triple that, and it's like, all right.
Tough.
Numbers don't lie. It's all.
We're gonna talk about this.
Yeah,
All right.
saying.
So obviously we've so I'm gonna pick your brain on your other job. First off, what is the qualifications to what? Can you establish what you do again outside of?
I try to leave too much out, so I'm gonna be very general about it. I'm the assistant director for a brain injury place.
Okay. Yep. And you don't have to get
And
specific.
they require a master's, and they had happened to just give me a chance to experience that makes up for it. So then I had just left school.
I wish more people did that because I hate the fact that like they expect. I feel like you get more experience just like doing it for real.
Yeah, but it's tough, bro. It really is. I'm the only one in my job with no masters.
Yeah.
We go to these meetings. They start talking about the school. I just step out like.
But do you feel like that? I mean, outside of maybe probably an insecurity of not having that master's, do you feel like you're not up to the job?
No.
That's what I mean.
Like, I'm, I wouldn't have this role if I didn't.
Like that's the part that kind of frustrates me because it's like
At first, I had the doubts. I didn't know if I could do it. I was just like, they want me. I don't have a master's.
How long have you been there?
I've been at this job about 4 years.
We was just talking about that. Like, I think what was that last episode or the last one that released?
The last one that released, yeah.
And it was like going into something, not knowing if you could actually do it. And then the fear either pushes you toward or away.
Yeah.
And I guess for you, it was towards.
Yeah, like I'm going to take it on. Like, all right, if I don't know, then I'm going to have to read some books. I'm going to have to stay up on YouTube. I'm going to have to talk to some people. And I'm going to have to figure the fuck out. You know what I'm going to do?
That's fire.
So did you go in like struggling was it a learning curve?
It was a little learning curve. Like I said, the financial part, like the running budgets for all these houses, it's different. I oversee nursing, clinical. Like, so I had to brush up on a lot of nursing parts because I was in nursing school still. And I was just like, you know what? I'm done with everything.
So you went to school for it? It was just like I didn't.
I was in school. I just was like, you know what? If they're gonna give me the job, I'm not gonna keep taking on this debt.
Right. That's dope. So 4 years in, how do you feel about it? 4 years in, is it something that you still feel that you want to grow in, or do you want?
Yeah, it's really great. Like I've been in the field for a while. Even before this position, I just worked my way from the bottom, just kept going up. That's why they gave me a chance.
Right.
It's dope.
So what's the bottom look like? Like what's the entry? Because obviously it's not
entry level. Was probably like working in a residential program or a CNA or something. Okay. And then being like a program manager of a house, and then being like district, and maybe like a regional, and then I guess all it's. So
you do all those before you get to your stage?
Yeah, you have to actually.
So you bumped up.
Yeah, you have to actually. Yeah, bro.
Damn. See, that's my man's out here doing the thing. Y'all real quiet back there. Y'all don't have any questions? Oh, your food.
I was about to come up with one. I think someone in the room wants to know if you participate in any of your OnlyFans content.
That's I was like, they didn't ask this shit. That's like a number one question that comes along. Yeah. And no, bro, I really try to just. Yeah, no.
They want to know if you're a porn star.
That's why so many girls are comfortable working with me. Yeah. And that's why I get so many referrals. That's why they always come back, is because like, I want this bag, bro.
Right, yeah.
I've seen enough ass in my life.
I thought you were a porn star.
Yeah, no, like I'm not going to say I'm not going to, but I don't do like one night stands either. Like I'm not that kind of person. No, I see enough ass. It's not.
So, but you participate in the videos?
No.
Nah, you just direct.
I'll just direct, or it'll be angles. Mm-hmm. If you see me, you may see my feet. Mm-hmm. So we'll use fake cum.
Fake cum?
Yeah, there's like fake cum. It's like I said, it's a lot of it's angle. This fake cum. Like,
it's just an illusion.
Everything is, and then it makes him curious about her, and then he takes my following, and she goes off.
How do you get fake cum though?
Sex stores.
Oh, they.
Yeah, you're right. I think I did see it on Instagram. It comes with like the sex toys
white
now
ball,
too.
You can have it too, but yeah, a little bottle.
Really?
So yeah, you get the fake cum. You can literally, it's all image.
I do got a serious question though. Mm-hmm. Do you think what you do would affect your, when you're ready to settle down and be serious in a relationship?
Being reasonable, yeah, definitely.
Do you think you'll like give it up for something serious?
Yeah, I'd be open to it because I wouldn't expect them to. I wouldn't even want a girl that's okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That wouldn't even be my type. If I met a girl and she was just like, yeah, you're cool, I'd be like, all right, cool, we'll have some fun.
Right. It's like, do you even care about me?
yeah, that's what I'm at with it. Like, do you like me or not? Like,
he's like, I've been through enough, so I need to know.
Yeah, it's for real.
What the fuck you here for?
Yeah, no, I really ask questions. Back to that, ask questions.
Yeah.
But if you have a kid with someone, ask some damn questions. No matter what, I ask questions.
It's crazy because a lot of people do procreate and they don't ask those questions. Bro, once you're there, too damn late.
Ask how much people make. Like, that's an important question. Funny? How much you make, bro? Straight up, I ask girls. Like, I'm not embarrassed about this. How much you make?
I feel like there's a lot of, or in my experience, I've watched.
No. People take it that way.
And then we don't ask questions, and here I am realizing that, if you make double what a girl makes, I can be a full-time dad, and she uses a system against you, and you're still paying because she doesn't make no money and you work, you know?
Wow. So remember when we had that conversation,
yeah.
I'm not
Amara?
gonna lie, the system is an advantage.
I don't do bum bitches.
Let me ask you a question. How do you
feel
feel if your girl made, like you said, 2 times more than you did, and you were a stay-at-home dad? Would you feel emasculated by being a full-time dad?
No, I gotta do it now. But I
with your girl being the breadwinner, I mean.
I've dated a girl who makes more money than me, and at first it was, I guess, a little bit of insecurity.
Was it your insecurity, or did she make you feel insecure?
No, she never made me feel like that a day in her life, yo.
You hear that?
I swear, yo.
So it just kind of bruised their ego a little bit.
Yeah, she knows her too. Let's not think about it.
I know a few people.
No, you know her. No, you know her.
Hold on. Don't do that.
She know. No,
He's
that's
talking about one person in particular.
Yeah, no,
I
she
know
knows it.
some
So, no,
people.
when we met, she made more than me. Never made it a big deal. Never nothing. So at the time when she lost her job, I made more. Whatever it was, I never give a fuck. She could have it.
Because you guys were partners.
Yeah.
You hear that?
And it never
I don't
came
know why
out.
you keep looking over here like that.
Because remember when we were having this conversation?
But at the same time, I'm
that
not
man,
gonna just sit there and let her make more than me. That was motivation for me to make more.
There you go.
Like, I'm not coming home every day like, okay, this is cool.
Right.
Yeah, I'm coming home every day like, this is cool for now.
Okay. Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
So
That's
while
not what
she's
we're
at work
talking
and I'm at home, the baby's taking naps, I'm figuring some kind of way to match where she's at.
Right. Or,
But I don't like being a liability in anything. Like,
No,
I
I feel
don't.
That's
yeah, no.
That's a fact.
Speak on that. Like, I definitely never want to be in a position where I feel like I'm a burden to anyone. Shut up, Amara.
Liability. I pay my way for anything,
Yeah,
bro. I'll
you know
send
what
my
I mean?
cash apps first. Like, I'm not that guy,
Yeah.
And maybe that's also because I'm more scarred from dealing with bum shit. So like, I said that if you're a bum, like, we gonna know from the beginning.
I'm gonna tell you a bum.
Yeah, no, I know a bum from a mile away now.
So I have a question for the ladies in the back. How do you feel? How would you feel if a man approached you kind of like very early on and he's asking those type of questions?
That's how-
like, what do you bring to the table? How do you feel towards that? Is it insulting?
I mean, it wasn't insulting.
She don't like
to
the mic.
me, per se, because I asked outlandish questions. I mean,
Yo, into the mic if you don't mind.
sorry. I said it wasn't crazy to me because I ask outlandish questions. I'm very nosy.
Right.
So it wasn't crazy, but it was crazy because you're not answering your own question. How much do you make? And it was like a secret. So it was like,
Oh, okay.
okay. So are you broke? Because
yeah, no.
tell me now.
You can't ask that if you don't. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
right. And I feel like if you're asking that question, even if you are broke, you gotta like be able to.
You shouldn't be asking if you're broke though.
Yeah.
You should be staying away from them questions.
That-
And
that's
that's why
fair.
when I ask it, if you shy away from it, I'm gonna let you shy away, but I'm gonna shy away. Like,
I think for me personally, it doesn't bother me because I'm a natural born hustler. Like, if anything, I'm gonna ask the dude, "What are you bringing to the table?" Because I'm working, I got my full time, I got to hustle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
What's the goal here? We gotta be working towards something. Like, we're not just gonna lay up and be fucking. That's crazy at our big age. You know what I mean?
No, I feel that.
So yeah, that's important.
I definitely agree with that. Yeah, but what I'll add to that is, how do you guys feel? Like, all right, you've asked these questions. What is the comfort level where you're like, I can work with that? Like, what is the cutoff where you're like, you know what I mean? You didn't meet the qualifications.
I'm not even asking for a number. I'm asking to see how she answers it at that point.
Okay.
I'm not asking for her to be like, I make 60, 70. I'm asking for her to be like, I do this for work. I make, and see if she says a number, cool, but I make this, but this is my goal because I'm trying to do this right now. I'm looking for more of like
It's identifying the ambition.
yeah, if she just says like, oh, I make 70, I'd be more turned off than a girl that says I make 50 while I'm in school doing this. But you can just see how people talk about money.
Yeah, when money's the focal point versus kind of building, a structure.
Like, you can just see, and you can see when people talk about money because they don't have it, and people talk about money because they do have it. It's just the context of things is just.
I do videography, and I definitely know that because I deal with people with like, they'll pay like $200-$300, and they think that they're doing you a favor. It's like, nigga, my lens cost more than that. Like,
Yeah, bro. No.
But you can have
for
money, but
videographer
it's
is
what
pretty
you're
nice.
using the money for, what you're spending. Are you saving? Are you responsible?
and that's a
You know what I
big
mean?
Those are
important
big,
thing,
too.
right?
Right.
Because there's people that like probably make 6 figures and they probably are in a worse space than someone that makes the 50,000 because they don't manage money well. And go ahead.
No. Keep going.
And I think it is important to ask those questions because, you know, people that are buying the Jordans and all that stuff, and it's like, you know, you're spending money out of the next month. They don't budget. They don't have any of this mindset. It's like, I don't want to sit here and be building a bear with you. Like, if you don't,
you're a liability.
You know, exactly.
We're gonna be making money.
You're
It's
not
gonna
an
be
asset. You're a
disappearing in some
liability.
places.
And like, and those people I've ran into seem to not want to learn and kind of take insult to even being put in a position to
I'm all
ask.
set.
It's like, yeah, I'm good.
I got a question for them though. Where y'all at with the 50-50 in bills?
Spicy.
You watched that episode?
No, I'm sorry, I missed something. I just
we got one of those out.
Yeah. You take it away.
So my opinion with the 50-50 thing, I think it goes past money, honestly. If we're together, we live in a household, 50-50 is the kids, it's the laundry, it's the bills, it's the environment you're creating and bringing to the household. Like everything pours into that. I think in this day and age, we got to be realistic. In the state that we live in, it is everything is so expensive.
Right.
It's more expensive if you got kids. You know what I'm saying? You could barely find a 2-bedroom for like under $2,500. Like, let's be real. You know what I mean? So all that comes into play. I think in this day and age is different from our parents and how they grew up in the 90s. Like,
realistic.
rent was like what, $600 for a 3-bedroom?
Realistic.
You got to be realistic.
I think.
Don't hurt yourself.
I am. I'm about to.
Thank you.
Just
a little more.
I think
Appreciate you.
I mean, you don't have to pay all the bills, but I expect you to pay more bills than me. Yes.
Why is that an expectation out of curiosity?
Because I feel like I do more. So you're going to have to.
Hold on, can I get this real quick? Can I get this? Can I get this?
You know,
Can I get
Please,
this?
by all means.
Yeah.
So you're saying that you feel you do more for a guy that you haven't even met yet. Some imaginary guy, you're telling me you already do more.
Well, I'm talking about right now. Right.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just saying, like, but you're coming with expectation that you do more. So what if you found a guy who does half the laundry, half the dishes? He does everything you do. I'm talking about everything.
Who's judging them more?
I was gonna say.
Clearly her.
More is different for everybody.
I'm going off what her more is.
Yeah.
Whatever her standard of more is, if he does that more with you, would you feel like dead weight if he's doing everything you're doing and he's still paying more bills?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, that's real.
Would you feel like dead weight? Wait. Would you feel like dead weight, or would you feel like I lucked up? Like I'm a princess, I deserve this.
I would feel weird.
Are you saying this for the camera?
No, I'm saying this because, again, I've always done more. So it's like, for me not to, it's like, oh.
When you say you've always done more, you mean in every relationship you've been in? Why is that a thing?
But what is your more? I wonder what your more is.
Yeah, what is...
Emotionally, cooking, cleaning. No, it's.
Have you asked for more? Have you said, "Hey, I'm cooking, cleaning, I'm being there emotionally. Can you match this?"
Yeah.
And you just don't
Those
get it.
conversations are
And these are people you still continue to get.
I'm just a person. I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna ask you. I mean, if you do it or not, okay, I guess. But.
See, that's the problem in this generation. Yeah. I feel like you shouldn't even have to ask. I done begged
twice now.
I feel like men should come in kind of knowing what their role, everybody should know what their role is. Mm-hmm. Now, it's important to have conversations, like if you guys live together, especially like, okay, I'm going to do this, you're going to pull this amount of weight or whatever the case is. But I feel like he should come ready to do something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You should just be laid back. Same, and it's not just men, women too. Yeah. Women think pussy is enough. No, it's not, bitch.
It's really not.
You got to do something. You got to at the very least, be motivating me. Yeah. That's just how I feel.
And I think that, well, in my last relationship, he was more financially, ahead of me. He paid for everything. Mm-hmm. So I felt like I had to do a lot, but it wasn't conducive to the relationship. That's why I'm saying now it's like, okay, I would feel inadequate if you're doing half the things that I'm doing and I'm just kind of there. It's like,
okay. So you just figure it makes up for it. If you ain't going to do this shit, you might as well pay for some shit. Yeah. All right. That makes sense. I mean,
I get it, but I feel like you set yourself up for failure.
No, I definitely did. Yeah. But I'm saying now, that's why I said you change your mind. Like,
but I'm saying like even now, because you're saying you said in this current relationship.
No, the last one.
So right now, is it 50-50? Or do you do more?
You already answered
You already answered the question. You just said that.
No, that was the last one I was talking about.
hey,
we do a lot of backtracking in here, huh?
Yeah.
So basically, you can't have this ideology that he needs to do more if you're in a whole nother relationship, he's still receiving the same amount of, you know what I mean?
It's not the same, but.
So you got a little more than last time.
Yeah, I did.
I'm saying if you had to percentage this out, it's clearly not 50-50 because you've already established that you do more.
Yeah.
So where would you put these numbers?
37.
I got a better.
Add it up and carry
if you found
heard
someone,
of the 80-20 rule?
what are you waiting for then? What are you waiting for?
Yeah, like I'm confused.
Are you looking for your more that's gonna match you, or are you just gonna be like, all right, that's the best I can get? I'll take that for now.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, so let me say this, right? The 50-50 conversation gets all types of misconstrued. It's not just 50-50. Some days, like we discussed it, some days it's 80-20.
Yep.
Some days it's 70-30.
But that is 50-50 on a bigger scope.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about day by day. I'm talking about like
it's full accommodating for your partner wherever they may need. Yeah.
Do you feel like you have that?
I feel like we're getting to know each other.
That's good.
okay, that's reasonable.
I feel like you should, if you're gonna go into a relationship with entitlement, then you should go in with expectations being communicated.
I think I definitely went in with entitlement, not to be,
Yeah, because like if you communicate what those things that you're looking for are, then I feel like at that point that person can either say they can or can't, and then it's your decision to be like, all right, yeah, nah.
What usually happens is, man, you get less here. Your next relationship, you're like, all right, look, bro, I've been getting less. So she goes in here, look, you got to give me more from what these other dudes didn't give me. Right. So now this dude's over here trying to make up for the other less. You know?
Not for sure. For sure.
I mean, I was definitely spoiled. So, like,
That's
I told you
feel
guys,
entitled.
like, to certain stuff financially, definitely. Like, even like, we were talking about paying for stuff. I just expected it. Like, my dad pays for shit.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
So, I just expected it. And he was just like, oh, like, are you paying? I'm like, what?
What even is that?
Right, like,
hey, listen.
He's like, I pay for market.
You know what I mean?
Like a girl paying is not the money part. It's really a principal part for me.
It is. No, me too.
Like if we got to rip it up, we can rip this money up and call it a day. But like, it's just I don't want to feel like I'm just
it's
being
all
leased
about
off
having
of used
us,
again.
I don't want it to be your bank.
Yeah.
So all right, I have a question for the fellas. So is there a healthy dynamic in a relationship where a girl goes in and she has the expectation where it's like, yeah, nigga's supposed to take care of me?
Yeah, by herself.
Yeah, I
So
was
healthy
say. Yeah, I agree.
Because we had that discussion with 50-50 and there was commentary around the lines. Well, I wasn't in that episode, but there was commentary like, hey, I want to be the breadwinner and take care of most of that stuff and do all that. And if I was financially able to, I would. Correct. So let's just say in this scenario, you are taking the financial part. How does that play out where it's still in
power trips and
But I'm saying, can you pay more and still be 50-50 within the macro of the relationship?
Like he said, for me, it's the principle. So if you see me doing everything, if there's ever a point in which you can contribute a little bit to something to make it less on me,
right?
Just out of like generosity and you know what I mean, or is it generosity? Yeah, like then to offer. Hey, babe, you mind if I can just help out with the light bill? This. You know what I'm saying? Like I know the car just.
In this scenario, it has nothing to do with money, right? Because money's good. You've gotten to the point where you're like, hey, if I
but it doesn't matter.
No, in any way, like I might can do it, but like just offering.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just showing that you're willing.
Paying for your birthday dinner.
That you're not just like, yo, it's on you. We got it.
So completely just removing entitlement.
I don't want a girl that's comfortable with that. That's just not my type, man. Like if she even wants that, I wouldn't want her.
Yeah.
You hear that?
And I just feel like the dude
I'm not
who
saying that the dude's supposed to pay everything, but I'm saying like the big stuff, the big bills, like it was just something that I was used to. Okay, like we're going out to eat, I could pay for that, but if we're going
cover the rent,
right? Like,
but the thing
pay a
is,
light bill, but it's just like
I'll up her worth, bro. Any girl I deal with, I'm gonna up her worth. So you figure if she's not making the money to do half, you do what you can, and we gonna up your worth, and you'll have the same money I have sooner or later. You know.
Put her in a position.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you in a position to make money. Like anyone around me, you ask anyone that's dealt with me, like I want everyone around me to make money. So any girl I've ever dealt with or worked, like I'm gonna up your worth. So if do you want it? So at this point, like do you want to get money or not? Like do you want to? I'm gonna put you have to work for it.
Yeah.
But like once I see like you're not trying to work for it, or if I find a girl who edited videos, bro, you can move in. She could, you know what I'm saying? I pay all the bills, and we'll call that 50-50 out this bitch.
What's crazy is you could find a partner that's ambitious, a hustler, the whole nine, but then suck in other aspects of being a partner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's the downfall of that. That's the only thing. So it's like, how do you find somebody who's balanced or well-rounded?
Oh, I've been high-value humans. Your Facebook is really like your circle, and it keeps you trapped in that kind of network. You're not going to, if you don't run into millions every day, you're not going to a millionaire tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But like I started cutting people off, adding people, doing Uber. I met so many great people, lawyers, doctors, and my circle just...
You got me ready to sign up for Uber.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I get invited to these lawyers' parties. I'll go dressed up and just chill, take shots. It's literally just personality and a vibe. The rich people, you got to understand, you cannot give rich people nothing. What the fuck are you going to buy rich people? But a vibe and someone that's around them and doesn't need anything. So, all right, yeah, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's different for
them.
them.
It's like,
No, that's so true. Because again, videography, there's people that think that, oh yeah, I'm doing you a favor, the 300.
Yeah, we're not doing you a favor.
The 2,000 cent. And that's the conversation.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn. It's not about the money.
You got to leave the fucking circle over here. The most people I deal with, they're either out of state, out of town.
Mm-hmm. It's about the experience.
I'm at 3.5 million views right now, and that's not Boston, bro.
Yeah,
that's not.
I can only imagine.
So with everything that you're currently doing, full time, damn near full time dad, your full time job, the content space, social media, where do you find time to rest?
When my son sleeps at night, I'll sleep. That's my resting part, bro.
Yeah.
I went into a place where like there's people back in the days who were first to work every waking hour for someone else's dream. Mm-hmm. So like it's possible for the human body to do it, and I know this now.
Oh yeah.
So I can do it for mine,
Absolutely.
And I don't know. My grind is different, bro. Like I'm just.
I see.
Like, I keep Celsius in the fridge. Listen, it gets me by, and that's just what it is right now. Like I'm on a real grind though, for real. Like after when I leave here, I'm gonna turn Uber on like as soon as I get in the car.
It's very inspiring.
And I'll do that until like 2 a.m. I'm
probably gonna go home after I leave, but I kind of want to do what you're doing. But I'm gonna go home.
But I don't.
But I want to. But I want to do
like
that.
I got work in the morning.
Yeah, no, I don't like. I just don't like wasted hours, bro. Like I'm just trying. I don't like wasted hours.
Yeah, that's fire.
I'm gonna do Uber till I get tired, and then I go home, go to sleep, and then I work. Yeah. I'll probably go pick my son up, and then bring him back home with me from daycare, like lunchtime, do my lunch break, and then.
Do you think you're more disciplined while you're single? I feel like when you're single, you could focus more on yourself and your income.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? A meal be like $15 for yourself. You in a relationship, it's like $45. You know what I mean?
It's the expectation of going out, making someone else happy, spending money. And I want to give that to someone I'm with. And I'm just not there, so I wouldn't waste no one's time.
Yeah. I feel you.
I definitely agree with that. I mean, after being in my last relationship, it's like, it's a lot because it's a whole job, like being in a relationship. I feel like people don't necessarily establish it like that, but it's like
it's a full-time job.
It's a full-time job. You know what
and I mean? Sometimes it costs more than it pays. God damn. Listen, you go to fast food. I know y'all hate this. I go to fast food. It is what it is. But when you go to fast food, bro, and
that's why you need
what was once $11.93 is now $52.85.
I hate the fact that you know the exact numbers, but
I do it enough. I'd be like, damn.
That inflation is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't we all?
There's one girl I kick it with now, and she's solid, but in a relationship, like we did like a DoorDash date, bro, and that's why I fuck with her now. Cause look, I don't have time. I'm trying to get this money to get my son right now for this lawyer. Yeah. Like I can't chill, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'll do DoorDash if you want to come chill me while I do it. And she was like, yeah, let's do it.
Need people like that.
And and she was just like, oh wow, she rode with me, kept me company, and she can have whatever she wants. Like,
yeah, that's dope. Because a lot of girls would have been like, nah, let's go to Ruth Chris.
And then she went on the internet like, this nigga trying to take me on a.
But now if she said like, hey, I'm hungry, I want Ruth Chris. Like we're going to Ruth Chris. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What's the best date you guys have gone on?
I done did some dates.
Let's hear them.
Like, I done been to all the restaurants. I've been to all the nice restaurants you can name out here.
Yeah.
No,
like,
I'm saying like it don't have to be a restaurant, but it could be just like a date that was like memorable.
Like a
for
picnic.
you.
Oh, my birthday. This girl planned my birthday, and I'll never forget it. Like, cause I've had girls take me out, but she planned a day. Like, so we started off with this breakfast joint. We went to the aquarium and did like this little boat ride, like Cardzilla, and Splash. We was taking shots at random places. We went to like Ruth's Chris for dinner. We just did mad activities during the day.
You men like that stuff.
She took me with some
They love that.
I had to do nothing. She was like,
But
next
if you
place.
find a girl that actually wants to do that and it's not like a chore, it's so much better.
She paid for everything, did that, like, and I fucked up for her.
So
She spent you out after.
Apologize to her in the camera.
I fucked up for her, for real. Like, I fucked
Y'all
up.
be fumbling a good one.
I did.
Yeah.
I fumbled some good
Don't
ones.
call me out. Yeah. So, all right, at this point in your life, single, like for the most part, just you and your son. What is somebody that you would feel is like a girl that would be healthy for you and your child to build?
She got to be able to braid hair and cook. 'Cause that's literally the department where I lack right now. And I'm learning to braid, and I can't cook for shit. But like, she has to be a good person. Like, you just have to be a solid person. Like, I don't want to have to worry about no one no more. I'm at that point in my life where like I just don't want to have to worry. If I got to worry a question, you know what? I could probably do without them.
Right.
And I've just met so many good people like Rob.
Right.
Where it's just like I don't have to worry about nothing. Like we got Rob. Like Rob gives me right now this address, this time. Nothing's gonna cut. I'll be there, Rob. You know what I'm saying?
One thing about Rob, he gonna show up. He gonna be there before you.
But like he you don't have to worry about a setup. Like even coming here, Trip texts me like, "Who you coming with? Anyone else?" I'd be like, "Why? Who wants to know, bro? Like, what do you mean? Who am I coming with?" Well, he knows Rob. Like, whatever, I'm coming. I'm coming by myself, bro.
But to that point that you made is I remember seeing an Instagram reel that said something along the lines of being around your man, you don't have to use no brain cells because he just got it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. Vice versa. Man and woman.
But you want you
Somebody
feel protected.
who lessens the burden. You could be at ease. You don't got to worry about nothing. So that's pretty dope.
Yeah, no, I've came across some solid women though in my days. No bullshit.
Yeah.
And then I just picked the worst option possible and took my karma like a G.
Karma is a
Dead ass,
motherfucker.
yo.
It's
Like
gonna get you.
this last 3 years, I
Now
took
they
it
not
like a
letting you
G.
spin back, huh?
Huh?
They're not letting you spin back.
To be honest, like was friends, but like I wouldn't like nah.
Yeah.
My ex clowns me still. Like that's your
And
type.
you still answer.
That's just my we just my dog. We still talk.
Have you ever not dealt with someone because you knew you weren't in that space where you
all
could
the
be
time.
good for them?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's,
I'm not. I wouldn't be good to a girl's life right now. I would be no good to a girl's life. I would be a burden. I would be, you know, I couldn't give the time she wanted.
yeah.
That's fire. I don't know if I would exercise that kind of wisdom.
Maturity?
I think
I'm just
maturity
just
for
trying
sure.
to be a good human out here, man.
No,
I'm not
yeah,
trying to do
yeah,
no
yeah.
one wrong. I'm gonna
like today I'm good. I'm off the market. You know what I'm saying? But like before, man.
Yeah, and the old girl I kick it with Nap. I was to settle down to be her, but it's gonna be hard to find someone that's gonna really make me be like, all right, I'm ready. Like, it's more than money. It's more than anything. Like I'm damaged, bro.
I don't think that anybody can make you. I think that you gotta have that realization whenever you're ready.
Maybe.
Anybody that's gonna be like, yo, that's changed.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
That moment where it's like, all right.
But I generally don't want a relationship. Like I know if I had sexual needs, I got some hoes around. I know that. Like, I don't know. What can a girl offer me right now? I have a 2-bedroom apartment for me and my son. I pay market rent. I work very hard. Financially, I'm all set. Like, I'm being a dad. Like, what can she come in right now and be like, hey, I got this?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You want some intimacy.
Right.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel like
And I've heard that, but no, I don't right now, though.
I stand with. That's why I haven't
like,
been
I'm
in
actually all
search.
right. I missed it for first. It was just like, damn.
When I say intimacy, I don't mean sex.
And I know,
You know what I mean?
company.
Yeah.
And
That partnership.
companionship. Yeah, like but
I have the girl I kick it with, you know, it's like my best friend. But like, I don't want a relationship industry that comes with responsibility, stress, money.
And those are the things that make me not want to pursue a relationship right now. Remember you asked her, you're like, oh, are you not pursuing a relationship? I'm very selfish at this point in my life.
But you're not, bro. Actually, I want to get to girls don't say, hey, my living situation is not where I want it to be. I'm not going to have kids. That doesn't happen too often.
That's true.
So you're at a point where you was just like, you know what? I don't like my living situation. I'm not going to have kids and bring this bread. These bitches 2, 3, 4 kids in, still don't live in paycheck to paycheck.
I
Kids.
think that this has to do with the woman that you're picking.
Yeah, okay. We'll go with that for you.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm damaged. I'm damaged, yo. But these girls have a lot of kids out here. And kids cost $10,000 to $20,000 a year. So if you have 3 kids, you got to make about say $50,000 just for them kids. And then what about your bills?
I make more than that.
Yeah.
I'm just being so if you don't make 6 figures, you have no business having 3 kids, 4 kids, 5 kids.
I just feel like at the age that I am right now, one, it's going to be very difficult.
How old are you?
I'm
Sorry,
36.
Trip. I thought about that. You got kids. I'm like, damn.
He's like, I hear you. But no.
Both of y'all got bad kids.
Yeah, oh, damn, my fault, bro. I ain't telling people kids. I'm just saying, realistically, if you want to be.
to agree with what you're saying because I'm broke. You know what I mean?
I was like, what?
No, you gotta make more than that.
It's just not.
I surpassed that already with one kid.
$50,000 plus your bills.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you have to make about $120 if to have 2 kids. I
Plus,
think.
you would like to.
You better go out there and do that Uber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot. Like, yeah, I'm 36. When I was in a relationship, and you know, I'm very honest about my relationship. When I was in a relationship, I didn't appreciate it until I was out of it. I was like, yeah, I blew that. And yeah, I just
part of the game.
You know what I'm saying? I just so now it's like I don't. And maybe it's not selfish. I know what it takes, and I know I don't want to put forth that effort. I'm gonna be honest. I like
until you meet the right one.
Until I meet the right one, and if they make me want to put forth that effort, because when I was with her, we was trying to have kids, and it wasn't happening, and all that shit. And I'm like, maybe the universe is telling me something.
Different position in your life all the way around. Do you think that would change your viewpoint?
When my nieces and nephews come over, it changes my viewpoint every week, and I'm like, I'm good on kids.
But those are not your kids.
Oh, I don't.
Everything was ideal for you right now.
I still think, because at the end of the day, like, especially when I was living with my partner, it was very overwhelming because I'm very much an introvert and I need me time. So when you say everything's perfect, they would have to understand that the days that I don't want to be bothered has nothing to do with them. And it's hard to tell your girlfriend, I don't want to be bothered.
That is okay with that.
Who the fuck is okay with that?
No, it's about
that.
You got to communicate.
Yeah, you gotta have a conversation.
It was just, especially when you deal with someone who's, for lack of a better term, clingy. It's like I want to make music or make beats
clingy
or edit.
or affectionate, because there's a thin line between that.
I don't trust none of these bitches long enough to not talk that long.
Whatever.
So you crazy as hell, bro.
That conversation.
That's some wild shit you asking for.
It's
like, yeah, I don't want to talk every day, but I know some hoes is gonna be alright with this.
It's not about wanting to talk. It's like we live together, but it's like, for instance, I'll be creating. I'm in a very creative space. Yeah. And now you want to come home and watch Bad Girls Club or whatever.
What if you're an editor, a girl that's editor?
That's what it is. I have to find, like he said, I have to find someone that's in the same space as me. And you know, a lot of girls are, you know, they're into the reality TV and all that stuff. And I'm down to like rock with what y'all rock with.
I'm gonna let you know,
but I need a little bit of reciprocation.
Never let me watch no Bad Girls Club.
I'll watch it. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I'll pull up my laptop next to her and just something.
Love is Blind.
Yeah,
I fought with that shit. That was hard.
I don't remember.
You really
Atlanta, Love and Hip Hops and all that stuff. Like, I'd watch them because, but it wasn't something that I would do on my own personal time. But it's like, it was no reciprocation. Like, you're not going to sit here like, yo, that beat's fire. Put some more hi-hats on that.
Well,
but that's what you need then.
But that's what I need.
Compromise and sacrifice. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't experienced that yet. So if I did, to answer your question, I would consider that. But I feel like it's something that I'm not searching for, but if it happens, I'm with it.
I hear you. I just want money.
Yeah, that's why I'm
not fucking money, yo. I just want a bag right now. Like, I don't.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I
are
totally
you gonna help me get to this million, or what are we doing?
I think that's the most.
They will. How you know?
That's the most frustrating part for me is like trying to translate all these like talents and skills into money. You know what I mean?
And women are great at that.
No, my female best friend.
I don't know.
She does.
Then why I'm broke? No.
Yeah.
Wait. You said the right one? Yeah. Well, that's the key.
Yeah.
Bonnie.
There's a lot of wrong ones.
Yeah.
I would say, Vonnie, behave
There
yourself.
are wrong ones.
Not even wrong ones, but wrong for you.
Yeah.
Nah, these bitches is wrong, bro.
There's a lot of wrong
They're
ones.
wrong for everybody, man. Like,
No. I feel like you always be trying to be on some PC shit. You know that.
And I
The
don't
girls are just
appreciate
dusty.
it. I don't appreciate it because there's a lot of wrong ones. Like there's a lot of ones that are out here for them, for self only.
never gonna get married.
Bro,
It's both sides of the spectrum. It's not just men. It's women. It's not just women. It's men too.
this is not gender specific. There's just some ain't shit people out there.
Right.
You've been in a relationship, right? You break up with the girl, she ain't shit, and then she gets with the next nigga, and it works out perfectly.
Never.
That never happened.
Honestly, bro. I wanted to relate so bad, but
I don't know. No, it's not even that. I'm gonna say it's by happenstance. But never.
yeah, no.
To end
Humbly,
better?
I'm pretty much it, bro. It's downhill after me.
Like they're happy. They're happy
I think that more has a reflection of you guys than it does them. Then, because none of them.
Well,
No.
Why is that? Wait. Why is
Financially they do good, but guys,
None
they
of them are
just.
good.
reflection
All of them
of
are
it.
terrible.
But why does her life after me? Why is that a reflection of me?
What trauma you brought? What you taught her?
So
I
if she,
don't think it's a reflection.
if she's good after, then if she's good after, that's a reflection of me. Then that means
My exes still fucking me. All of them, even that one. Every one of my exes fucking me. I can text, hey, meet me at my house, and none of them are gonna be like, I'll be like, it's
And these girls are in relationships. Some of them,
some of them, yeah. But I've never done no fuck shit, no foul shit. I've never done no crazy. You know what I'm
but
saying?
they are willing to.
because they ain't shit.
Exactly.
But that's some ain't shit bitches.
I have.
That's what we're saying.
I have.
Some of them
I'm
just
not. I
wrong.
have.
But that's a reflection on your decision.
It is horrible.
It's not a reflection.
I'm not
better women.
voting.
Like y'all say, pick
I'm
better
not
men,
voting.
pick
I'm not
better
doing
women.
that.
Wait,
But I don't get this. I'm confused. So if this girl fucking left me and leveled up, isn't that a reflection of me?
No.
How is that?
I don't think so.
No, they would look at you like
You
oh,
held her
you ain't
down.
shit. Look at her now. She's
You
doing her
holding
thing.
her down.
But
I don't
if it's the
think
opposite,
So
then
she didn't learn all the shit from me and then go and apply it
No,
somewhere else?
bro,
No?
I understand what you're saying. And I've had that situation. where they come
did I
back
misunderstand?
Yo, thanks to you, I learned some things.
Yeah.
But
And
they
then,
did those things with me. They didn't leave me and then do it. They did it while we was together. You know what I'm saying? They already started leveling. They didn't just leave me and become, it.
I think both things could be true. Maybe not in your experience, but
He's trying so hard not to be
saying, right?
shady. It's still coming out shady.
where it's like, okay, I taught you a lot. Like, bitch, you couldn't even ride before me, and now all of a sudden you out here being a whole fucking riding cowboy. It's like, I taught you that. Easy taught you.
Some niggas teach you
That's
some
just
shit.
communication. Like, you guys weren't able to communicate on the same page. Thanks to, whatever.
Me making you very aware of this issue, there's something you're super conscious of now in your next relationship. I want to take credit for that.
Every relationship is.
Yeah, but now it's too late to take.
But you said a reflection of us, and you said that we ain't shit. Why I got to be us?
It is. It's a reflection.
What was your longest relationship?
Huh?
What was your longest relationship?
5.5 years.
What was your longest relationship?
2.5 months.
5? She?
5.5.
Months, right?
Good.
Who?
Shut up.
7.
7? Okay, I got 5.
4.
So you get seen some shit then.
Was it straight though? Like,
5.5.
cause I ain't gonna lie.
In a restraining order.
No. My 7 is kind of choppy a little bit, but it's
There's a little choppy.
It was
5
working.
straight through. 5 straight through. Moved to Georgia, back and
It
forth.
was a couple
together,
months where I was like,
yeah.
I don't do breaks, bro.
I don't like breaks because after this break, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm out. I
don't want nothing to do with what you got going on.
Yeah, we either doing this together and we rocking out,
Yeah.
or like
We doing this till the wheel fall off, and when you break, that's the wheel's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Break being single.
Break means single.
Yeah, what is a break for though? Like, what is a real purpose?
but I need to breathe.
Yeah, I'll tell you that right
You
now.
gotta go fuck somebody else for that second.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm taking.
mean, I don't look at it like that. I just feel like, I understand why you look at it like that. For me, it was just like, yo, I don't even know where this is going. It could have been the end, but we just reestablished a connection. So that's how I look at it as a break.
And I feel like
Listen.
that works for some people.
Yeah.
But I told you, like, my attention span.
We know you slow.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, listen. So I say if somebody asks for some space, if someone's asking for space in a relationship, I just take my fingers like this. I say, all right, we together, right? Now you want space. In what world do these two things? They're not closer now. They're further. So if your whole idea is to we get space, so we come back together, or now we're gonna be closer, bro, no.
I feel like you are
It's a scam.
no,
Yeah, indeed.
and you using fingers and shit over here.
And
I don't like it.
Like a flight attendant.
Hey, we were close. We're not close.
Because I ain't gonna lie, you got the gift of gab, my nigga, and you be playing because if you are working on yourself, you may not be able to do that in that space.
You'll never, bro. You can never be married and work on yourself apart from your partner. No. Understand what I'm saying, Trip. I'm saying yes, you can work on yourself individually. I'm saying
Trip, we need one.
I'm not leaving you, my wife, to go work on myself.
Yeah, no.
I have to work on myself.
That's what your partner's for.
In this marriage.
Yeah.
But working on the marriage and working on yourself are two separate entities. They are not synonymous.
I want a teammate. I want a life partner.
I'm simply saying that if you get in the habit of utilizing space when things get rough, then you're never going to be able to like work through that rough patch without space.
Space can mean I'm stepping outside with the guys for a few hours.
Nah, but no, we're talking about space within a relationship.
A few hours is all you got. Literally, a few hours is all you got.
Yeah,
she got about exactly that, bro.
Yeah, about 3.5.
Yeah, you generous. Bags might be packed in the last 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's.
But to Walk's point, I think you can work on yourselves individually, and as a result of that, the marriage becomes better because you're both working on yourself
Absolutely.
for the greater good. You know
Absolutely, but I'm not leaving, going to my mom's crib to sleep on the couch while we work on ourselves.
Right.
I honestly think that it's healthy. Yeah, I honestly sometimes think it's healthier to like I don't remember who said this, but like they think it's healthier to like have a separate room to because and stuff like that. I don't think you always have to be like under your partner.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
No, I agree with what you're saying. But I'm just saying to add on to that, like
if she wants to sleep in another room, she can do that the next night too, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. like
y'all
after you come to my room, then you can go.
That's terrible. No, I think at the end of the day, like I feel like you don't lose your individualism because you're in a relationship.
Right.
Some people do.
And that's the problem.
I agree with that. That is a problem.
I can't continue to vlog and be around girls shaking ass and expect.
No, obviously there's going to be some things that you have to cut off. But I'm saying you still are you, right? I'm not saying that you have to be that person, but you still have an individual. You are an individual person that is separate. You're not synonymous with your partner 24/7.
It depends on how you look at relationships. Some people look at relationships as
I don't see that ever being healthy.
Be one soul, as in y'all are supposed to reflect each other and supposed to be like basically.
When you see me, you see her.
Europeans got y'all fucked up.
No, and again, I think that there's still
what I want. I ain't gonna bullshit y'all. That's kind of my style.
Yeah, there's still a need for like individuality within the relationship. But that's not that for me. That's more like figurative as opposed to it being like literal, like physically. Like I don't want to be apart from my partner. I don't mean like holding hands all day long. I mean like if we're going through it, yeah, you go to your respective corner, I'll go to mine. We'll come back somewhere during today and figure this out. But I'm not going to sit down over here and now it's been 2 weeks and we're just like, nah, bro. Like let's figure it out. That's mad real situation.
Wow. Sometimes shit gets volatile. The arguments, whatever, the disconnect. Sometimes it makes more sense
to separate.
To leave instead of standing out.
I don't.
Arguments, being at each other's throats.
I agree. I think sometimes it's more.
The goal is to not have to do none of that. To literally have a girl that's just like, hey, we arguing right now. Like we're tripping. Let's go talk. So like if I'm with someone that we have to leave, I don't want to be with them.
That's what I was gonna say. If
that's not realistic.
That's not realistic.
Though.
But it
really is.
It is realistic, but you're saying it's not realistic when somebody's cheating.
That level we have to separate because the arguments are so crazy. I don't want that.
But it might occur.
There won't be ever a disagreement or a disconnect where we kind of need to separate a little bit.
I'll give you a perfect example.
I think this is the problem, bro. We're so used to that. It's not the normal. I got some white friends who would be like, yo, I ain't never seen none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just used to that. So we think that's...
I just think sometimes as human beings, you are... I'll give you a perfect scenario. The girl I was with is probably one of the most non-violent Martin Luther King ass people I've ever met in my life. However, we got into a altercation where I was egging it on, and she got pissed, and so these are my two rules in any relationship. If I ever call you a bitch or I ever get to a point where I'm trying to put hands on you, we're done.
Yeah,
there's nothing there because it's like there's no respect.
Can't come back.
there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So she threw chicken at me that she just bought from Wingstop.
I ate that shit.
Wingstop's
Don't
terrible.
throw shit at me though.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand. Like, it was clearly like a impulsive thing that happened. Now, obviously, I'm not going to throw away 5 years of a relationship over that, but we needed some space because I wanted to choke the shit out.
I just might though, bro. I really might.
I mean, at the end of the day, we obviously broke up, but it wasn't then at that moment.
I think you did though.
I feel like
I think you did break up at that moment. You ain't even know it.
Maybe. I think more, and a lot of things happened on top of that kind of added to that. Like my mom passed away 2 days later. It was like a whole bunch of shit that happened. But like, I don't think that was the situation. But I do think that I needed space at that moment if we were ever going to build back. I needed to be able to like get away and not see the person that angered me that much or whatever. Yeah. In that moment.
But you needed to recognize that you needed space.
I don't want someone that's ever going to throw chicken at me. I'm telling you right now, straight up. And the thing is, where we're from, it's like, it's not that bad. It didn't hurt me. It didn't hit me. It's only chicken. But it's just like, bro, there's going to be someone that's never going to cross her mind. She's going to throw a love at you. She'll be like, I hate you so much because I love you. And it's just not going to be chicken, bro. Yeah. I'm just telling you, there's high value humans out here.
We make a lot of excuses for what we're used to.
Yeah, that's high value. Excuses for what we're used to. That's literally what it is.
Nah, that's low vibration.
Listen, you want chicken or glass bottle?
Hey, listen, if it's sweet chili wing,
okay,
I might catch that. You know what I'm saying?
Like if she lobbed it at me, I'm just like,
But I get it. It's all about respect.
Yeah, like it's just not, and then it starts there. And then you argue about it. You drew that line, but it's still, she's going to see,
I feel that. I try not to judge people off their worst situations.
I do. That's what you judge them off of. That is what you judge them off of. Can you take what they're at their worst? No, all right, ain't for me. Someone else, that's literally it.
Maybe that's my, maybe that's my
and I get that, but something should never happen. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I think we should all have a limit to what we're willing to accept.
That's why those policies.
I got zero tolerance policies out this motherfucker.
That's my limit. Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I think that we should definitely be a little more vocal in the beginning to figure out how do you deal with disagreement?
I leave. Yeah. No, I got firm zero tolerance. Like just.
So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Because we could go all day. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on another episode of the Nun the Wizer Podcast. Please show some love to my man Lex for showing us.
It's been nice, y'all.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, bro.
Love y'all.
Again, we're here with the audio extraordinaire, Mr. Podcast Poe. We got Amara, the first lady in the building. We got Sheiks. We got my sick man in the building, the Presidente, Big Trip in the building. Please make sure to follow, like, subscribe on our YouTube.
Left dog right here out. Nah, he's here.
Oh, no. How did I leave my man's B out? My big dog Brandon holding us down on the cameras, the ones and two. Always, thank you, appreciate you. But make sure to follow, like, subscribe. We're on YouTube for the visuals. We're on all the podcast directories. That means Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other ones outside of that. Yeah, I guess Amazon. Do people listen on Amazon? Do you want to shout out your social media?
For my single dad life, it's Papa Bear X Dad, and for my fun life, it's Trill Boogy.
When you say fun life, is that the
OnlyFans, my Instagram,
adult content,
anything related to my fun life, Trill Boogy, anything my dad life, Papa Bear X Dad.
Let's go.
That's fire. Anything?
That's definitely y'all.
You know what I mean? And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are out.
It's out.
Nun the Wizer.